Laker fans, this is a perfect time to subscribe to the channel because rumors are still circulating, trade ideas, including a wild trade idea that we will get to on today's show. Subscribe right now, turn on those notifications, that way you never ever miss a video here on the Lakers Report, whether it's the latest news, rumors, or anything else. We're going to have you covered here on this channel. You're watching the Lakers Report by Chat Sports. I am your host, Harrison Graham. Today's show is sponsored by Mint Mobile. Get phone plans for as low as $15 per month by changing your provider to Mint Mobile. Inflation's impacting all of us. Well, lower your phone bill right now. Plans starting at $15 per month when you go to mintmobile.com/chatsports. All right, let's get you guys caught up on the latest Los Angeles Lakers trade rumors, and really the bulk of today's show is going to focus on a blockbuster trade. Yes, an NBA insider, an unnamed one, told Bleacher Report that the Lakers should swap Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook for Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Here's the quote from that insider to Bleacher Report. Kyrie is on the move. They should offer Davis with Westbrook and try to get Kevin Durant. KD for 80 and a pick is about as close as the Nets will get to what they want. Here's my problem with this. If this was true, which I don't think it is, but if it was, a trade would have happened by now. Why would the Lakers not have done this right away? I mean, they would be crazy to not pull the trigger on this trade that we'll show you right now. This is this insider's idea, essentially. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant come over from Brooklyn to Los Angeles for Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, and a future draft pick. Sure, maybe it's a first. Hell, maybe it's a first and a second. That is still a huge Lakers win, in my opinion. You get the best player in the trade in Kevin Durant, and you get Kyrie Irving, who is better than Russell Westbrook. So you get two of the top three players in the deal. Why would you not do that to team up those guys with LeBron James? So I'll ask you, would you do this trade? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Let me know down in the comment section of this video. Would you make this trade if you were the Los Angeles Lakers? We'll talk about it a little bit more, but a quick reminder, hey, if this trade happens, I promise you, we're going to cover it here on the Lakers Report. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now. The Nets are not going to do this deal. Because if they were, it would have happened already. Because the Lakers would have made this trade in a heartbeat. Again, you get two of the top three guys. It's as simple as this. Kevin Durant is a better player than Anthony Davis. Yes, he's older. Maybe Anthony Davis is going to play longer, but with his injury history and how he's played the last couple of years, Kevin Durant is the better player. There's no doubt about it. Kyrie Irving, with all his antics, is clearly better than Russell Westbrook. So again, why would the Lakers not do this trade? You just compare each of these two pairings here. We'll just kind of do Durant and AD and then Russ and Kyrie. Points per game in favor of Kevin Durant by over 6. Rebounds per game, sure, that's going to lean AD. But assist, KD. Field goal percentage, pretty similar. But Durant's three-point shooting and creation really stands out. All right, Russ and Kyrie. Clearly Kyrie across the board outside of, maybe the assists, but with the turnovers Russ has, I would still favor Kyrie on that front. Clearly Irving's the better shooter as well. Yes, he brings antics, but so does Russell Westbrook. It's not like he's ever been known as the perfect teammate or leader either. So again, you just kind of break it all down. You're like, why would the Lakers not do this? And if it was true that this would intrigue the Nets, then this would have happened a long time ago. A LeBron, KD, and Kyrie trio would be lethal. You would have two of the top four-ish players in the NBA, LeBron and Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving, when his head is on straight, is a top 15 player in this league as well. I mean, that's going to be hard to stop if you are opposing NBA teams. So, yeah, sure, if you're the Lakers, propose this idea because this would be a blockbuster trade that would be in their favor. There's no doubt about it. I just personally don't think Brooklyn would do it, and quite frankly, I think they could go in a better direction if they wanted to do so. It's way more likely that Durant and Kyrie are not traded together anyway. Probably would end up being two separate trades. Today's show is sponsored by Mint Mobile, unlimited premium wireless with plans starting at just $15 per month. And by the way, the owner of Mint Mobile is Hollywood actor Ryan Reynolds. So hey, if he signs off on it, you guys should as well. Unlimited talk and text. Your friends, your mom are going to be annoyed at how much you're hitting them up with how much unlimited data you have, which is nice to have. High-speed data, the largest 5G LTE network in the country. Also, what's cool is depending on where you are, it'll switch seamlessly between 5G or 4G coverage, whichever is the strongest in that area. So that's nice to have. This is a nice little bonus too. Free mobile hotspot, which most phone providers do not offer. Typically, you have to pay a little bit extra for that. Plan starting at $15 per month. This is not a joke. Prices are going up. Not with Mint Mobile. They're going down. MintMobile.com/chatsports. Link is in the comments. It's in the description. Lower your phone bill price today with Mint Mobile. All right, let's talk a little bit about LeBron, and then we will get out of here. Is a circus coming to Los Angeles? Dave McMenamin believes there could be, the ESPN Lakers reporter. He says if LeBron doesn't sign an extension, this season will be a circus. Here's the full quote here from McMenamin. The other concern here is we're in the middle of July having this conversation. What happens when we get to August 4th? They still haven't figured things out with Westbrook. LeBron's eligible for an extension, and he's not signing it. Let's say he goes into the year that way. You've just added a circus to your plate for the entirety of the 2022-2023 season. LeBron is eligible for an extension on August 4th. So we're going to find out pretty quickly here if he wants to commit to LA for the next few years or if he wants to just let this year play out. There's been rumblings that he is not going to sign an extension, that he could enter free agency next year. And I don't know if I'd go as far as calling it a circus, but I understand where McMenamin's coming from. A lot of drama. Still stuck with Westbrook potentially. LeBron entering a contract year. This is coming off 2 disappointing years for Los Angeles. This is an important season for the purple and gold. And quite frankly, we were talking about this in the Chat Sports office the other day. Sure, LeBron, when he's been healthy and played, he's still arguably been the best player in the world since he's been a Laker. But you take away the title year in the bubble when they won the championship, this would be a pretty underwhelming stint for him there. Not personally with how he's played, but just with some injuries and losing more really than he ever has before in his career outside of, again, the championship season. The LeBron era has been strange in LA. There's just no doubt about it. Doesn't mean it hasn't been successful. Anytime you get a title out of it, it is worth it, even for the Lakers who have, plenty of championships. But it's been a strange time. There's no doubt. That being said, you still want it to continue. You want LeBron to sign an extension, even though it's been weird and you could say things haven't gone as to plan throughout his time. It's not like you want a top 5 player in the league to walk either. You want him to sign that 2-year max extension on August 4th if he wants to. So hopefully he does want to, and he commits to LA for the next couple of years as he ages into the, I won't say twilight, but the latter-ish stages of his career. Will LeBron James sign an extension before the season? What do you guys think? Type S for sign or type W for he won't? I don't know, man. I think the drama could be coming to L.A. as if it isn't already in Hollywood at all times already. S for sign, W for won't. Will LeBron sign an extension before the season? We do know this. He's unpredictable. Expect the unexpected. He's done weird things before. It's going to be interesting. It is going to be interested to see, especially if he doesn't sign it, how this season could go for L.A. And if he doesn't sign it, he might walk. He might leave Los Angeles after this upcoming season. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll see if it's a full-blown out circus like McMenamin suggests, but it's at least going to have some dramatics. You can bank it on that. All right, that's going to do it for today's Lakers Report. We'll sign off here and hope you guys have a good weekend. We'll have another video coming up later on in the weekend, so stay tuned for that. YouTube.com/LakersTV. We'll see you soon here on the Lakers Report.